Hello students, how are you all? Hope you all are fine and studying well at home. Now let's start our grammar lesson. Everyone take your grammar textbook and open on page number 25. Now it's lesson number 4, comparison of adjectives. Okay students, we have seen two parts of speech. There are many parts of speech. From that we have seen two parts of speech in first semester, that is first one noun and second one pronoun. Okay, have you remember? Okay, very good. What is noun? Noun is a naming words, okay, names of different things and different persons. Okay, that is noun. And what is pronoun, student? Okay, pronoun is a word which use instead of noun. If I said you, okay, at that time I use a word you instead of your name. So every words which use instead of name, these types of words, they are called pronoun. For example, I, we, you, okay, these all are pronoun because they are used instead of name. Okay, that is pronoun, the word which use instead of name. Okay, now we are going to talk and discuss about adjectives. Okay, so here we are going to discuss about the comparison of adjective. Okay, so there are 3 degrees of comparison of adjectives. Adjective now. So at first we have to see that what is adjective. Okay students, do you know what is adjective? Okay, adjective is a word which says something about noun, which modify noun or added meaning into the noun. Okay, so that is adjective. The adjective which says something about noun. આપણને noun વિશે કંઈક જણાવે. For example, beautiful girl. Okay, here girl is a noun and beautiful is a word which says something about girl. So beautiful become an adjective. Okay, so every word which says something about noun, that become adjective. Okay students, so now we are going to discuss about the comparison of adjective. We are here given 3 degrees. Okay, so there are 3 degrees of comparison of adjective. Okay, now let's see which are the 3 degrees of comparison of adjective. Now first degree is the positive degree, second is the comparative degree, and third is the superlative degree. Now there are some rules of adjectives, how they use in 3 degrees. Okay, how the adjective use in 3 degrees, how we make the 3 degrees adjective. Okay, let's see here the table is given. Let's see here now as positive degree, comparative degree and superlative degree. In positive degree, as adjective and as. Good is an adjective. Good is an adjective. So as, good as. So like this we can use adjective in positive degree. Now comparative degree, if we use good in comparative degree, then good become better. ગુડનું શું બની જશે કોમ્પેરેટિવ ડિગ્રીની અંદર બેટર એન્ડ ધેન. સો એડજેક્ટિવ એન્ડ ધેન. Okay, and in superlative degree, if we want to say good, in superlative degree it become best, the best of all. Okay, so these are the 3 way of use adjective. Okay, now take different second adjective, tall. Okay, now use it in positive degree. If we want to use tall in positive degree, we can say that as tall as. Okay, so as adjective and as. So in this way we can use adjective in positive degree. Now let's see in comparative degree how tall is used. So tall become taller. So in comparative degree, both, let's see the first one, better. Okay, so er is used in comparative degree of adjective. Adjective ની અંદર શું યુઝ થશે? er. Okay, er and then. Okay, er and then. So first one, adjective tall and add er, so become taller and then. So that is comparative degree, or we can say that the taller of the two. And in superlative degree, then the plus adjective plus est means શું થઈ જશે? The tallest. Okay, so that is the way of use adjective in superlative degree. So add est in superlative degree. Add er then in comparative degree, and in positive degree we can use simple adjective. Okay, so that is the way of using adjective in different 3 degrees. Okay, now we use big in 3 degrees. So in positive degree we can say that as big as. In comparative degree, so add er, bigger than. Okay, and in superlative degree we can say that the biggest of all. Okay, so these are the 3 degrees of using of different adjectives. Okay, now there are some rules to make adjective in 3 degrees, especially in comparative degree and in superlative degree. In positive degree we can use simple adjective, but we cannot use simple adjective in comparative degree as well as in superlative degree. So there are some rules to make adjective of comparative degree and superlative degree. Okay, so let's see them. Formation of comparative and superlative degrees adjective. Now most adjectives of 1 syllabus and some of more than 1 syllabus form their comparatives by adding er. We have seen that. Okay, comparative degrees adjectives, they are forming adding er at the end of the adjective. Adjective ના end માં આપણે શું એડ કર્યું? er એડ કર્યું. So બની ગયું comparative degree નું adjective. And the superlative degrees ની અંદર શું થશે? We have to adding est or st to the positive degrees adjective. So positive degree ના adjective ની અંદર આપણે est એડ કરીશું એટલે શું બની જશે? It become superlative degrees adjective. Okay, clear now? Now let's see rules. If the positive degree ends in 2 consonant sound or in the single consonant sound and preceded by 2 vowel sound, we have to use or add er in comparative degree and est in superlative degree. Now let's see the adjectives. If the adjective here is give positive degrees adjective, let's see positive degrees adjective at first. Okay, here now bold, great, sweet and young. So these are the adjective of positive degree. Now let's see it very clearly. First one, bold. Okay, this bold is an adjective. It ended and શનાથી થશે? 2 letter L and D. Okay, so these 2 letters are consonant sound. Okay, so if the adjective is ended with 2 consonant sound, at that time we have to use er in comparative degree and est in superlative degree. Okay, and if the adjective is ended by only 1 consonant sound, for example great. Okay, let's say great. Here T is an consonant sound. I hope you understand consonant, which are the consonant sound and which are the vowel sound. I hope. Okay. E, A, E, I, O, U. Okay, these are the vowel sound. A, E, I, O, U. These are the vowel sound, and rest of the other sounds, they are consonant sound of English alphabet. Okay, I hope you understand it and know well. Okay, now let's see great. Here great. So great is an adjective. It is ended by T. T is a consonant sound. Okay, so if the adjective is ended by one consonant sound but it is preceded by two vowel sound, for example here E and A. ઓકે આ જે ટી આવ્યો છે ઇટ ઇઝ કોન્સોનન્ટ સાઉન્ડ એના ડાયરેક્ટલી એની આગળ શું આપ્યા છે બે વોવલ સાઉન્ડ છે કયા કયા બે વોવલ સાઉન્ડ છે ઈ એન્ડ એ સો ધીસ ટુ vowel sound are there and at the end one consonant sound is there. So at that time we have to use er and in comparative degree and est in superlative degree. Okay, so two rules. Two types of adjective we have seen. First one, if the adjective is ended by two consonant sound, at that time we have to add er in comparative degree and est in superlative degree. And second one, if the adjective of positive degree is ended by one consonant sound and it is preceded by two vowel sound, at that time we have to use er in comparative degree and est in and superlative degree. Okay, so that is the first rule. Now see second rule. Okay, let's read the all adjective how they use in 3 degrees. Now first one, bold, bolder, boldest, great, greater, greatest. Everyone repeat it. Okay, follow after me. Now sweet, sweeter, sweetest. Okay, young, younger, youngest. Okay, so these are the way we have to use 3 degrees adjective. Okay, now second rule, when the positive degree ends in e, only r and est is added in comparative and superlative degree. Okay, now let's see here all the adjective given. So which are the adjective given here? Brave, fine, noble and white. Everyone read after me. Follow me. Brave, fine, noble and white. Okay, so these are the adjective given here. All these adjectives they are ended by સેનાથી end થયું છે એનો e, that is the vowel sound e. Okay, so if the adjective is ended by vowel sound e, at that time we have to use er in comparative degree and est in superlative degree. Okay, so how it become? Now read the whole adjective. Brave, braver, bravest, fine, finer, finest, noble, nobler, noblest, white, whiter, whitest. Okay, so these are the way we have to use adjective in 3 degrees. Okay, now let's turn the page. Here next rule of making adjective in 3 degrees, when the positive degree ends in y and preceded by a consonant sound, the y is changed into I before adding er and est. Okay, so when the positive degrees adjective they are ended by y and y is preceded by one consonant sound. y ની આગળ જો એક consonant sound આવ્યો હોય. ઓકે, જો એડજેક્ટિવનો એન્ડ વાયથી થતો હોય અને વાયની ડાયરેક્ટલી આગળ એક કોન્સોનન્ટ સાઉન્ડ આવ્યો હોય, એટ ધેટ ટાઈમ વી હેવ ટુ ચેન્જ વાય ઇન્ટુ આઈ. વાયને શું બનાવી દેવાનું? આઈ બનાવી દેવાનું. એન્ડ ઇન કોમ્પેરેટિવ ડિગ્રી વી હેવ ટુ એડ ઈ આર એન્ડ ઇન સુપરલેટિવ ડિગ્રી વી હેવ ટુ યુઝ EST. ઓકે, સો વાયનો આઈ બનાવી દેવાનું અને પછી ER એન્ડ EST એડ કરવાનું. ઓકે, સો હાઉ? ડ્રાય, ડ્રાયર, ડ્રાયેસ્ટ. Then read next. Easy, easier, easiest. Marry, merrier, merriest. Wealthy, wealthier, wealthiest. Okay, so these are the way. Now next rule. But if the Y is preceded by a vowel, the Y is not changed to I. So if the adjective is ended by Y, but Y is preceded by vowel sound. ઓકે જો એડજેક્ટિવનો એન્ડ વાયથી થયો હોય બટ વાયની આગળ એક વોવલ સાઉન્ડ આવ્યો હોય એટ ધેટ ટાઈમ વી હેવ ટુ નોટ ચેન્જ વાય ઇન્ટુ આઈ. વાયને આઈમાં ચેન્જ કરવાનું નથી. ક્યારે? જ્યારે એની આગળ એક વોવલ સાઉન્ડ આવ્યો હોય. વોવલ સાઉન્ડ મીન્સ AEIOU. ધીઝ આર ધ વોવલ સાઉન્ડ. ઓકે, જો આમાંથી કોઈ પણ એક સાઉન્ડ આવ્યો હોય એટ ધેટ ટાઈમ વી હેવ ટુ નોટ ચેન્જ વાય ઇન્ટુ આઈ એન્ડ વી હેવ ટુ added ER directly and EST directly in comparative and superlative degree. Okay, understand? For example, G-A-Y here, gay. G-A-Y. Y is, this adjective is ended by Y, but એની આગળ કયો સાઉન્ડ આવ્યો છે? વોવલ સાઉન્ડ A. ઓકે, એટલે વાયને આપણે ચેન્જ કરીશું નહીં. એઝ ઇટ ઇઝ વાયનું જે છે એ જ રાખીશું એની સ્પેલિંગ. ઓકે, GAYનું GAY જ રાખીશું. એની પાછળ શું એડ થશે? ઇન કોમ્પેરેટિવ ડિગ્રી ER and in superlative degree very good. Okay, now like this, gray, grayer and grayest, we have to not change its spelling and add ER and EST. Okay, if Y is preceded by one vowel sound, if Y is preceded by one consonant sound, at that time we have to change Y into I. Y ની આગળ એક કોન્સોનન્ટ સાઉન્ડ આવ્યો હોય એટ ધેટ ટાઈમ આપણે શું કરવાનું? વાયનો આઈ બનાવી દેવાનું. પણ વાયની આગળ જો એક વોવલ સાઉન્ડ આવ્યો હોય એટ ધેટ ટાઈમ વી હેવ ટુ નોટ ચેન્જ વાય ઇન્ટુ આઈ. ઓકે, નાવ નેક્સ્ટ રૂલ. when the positive degree is a word of one syllable and ended in a single consonant preceded by a short vowel, this consonant is doubled before adding ER and EST. Okay, so if in positive degree there is a small one syllable means there is a small word and it is ended in a single consonant. Okay, if this short word or short adjective is ended by a single consonant sound and it preceded by a short vowel sound. Okay, at that time we have to double the consonant sound and then adding ER and EST. For example, let's see, fat, hot, sad and thin. These are the small adjectives. Okay, it's small word means one syllable and all these words they are ended by one consonant sound. That is, fat is ended by T, hot is ended by T, sad is ended by D and thin is ended by N. Okay, all these adjectives they are ended by one consonant sound. Okay, but these all consonant sound they are preceded by one short vowel sound means half pronounced vowel sound. Okay, આપણે for example, fat, at that time we are not fully pronounce A. Fat, we are not pronounce fully A here, half pronounce of A, so it's a short vowel sound A. Okay, so at that time we have to double the consonant sound last which is ended with the adjective. Okay, for example, fat એના કયુંથી એન્ડ થયું છે? કોઈ કોન્સોનન્ટ સાઉન્ડથી એન્ડ થયું છે. It is ended by T. So we have to, at that time we have to double the consonant sound. So how it make? Fatter, double T. Okay, it become fatter. And in superlative degree, it become fattest. So before adding ER and EST, we have to double the consonant sound. Okay, if the syllabus is short, one syllable, and it ended by a consonant sound which is preceded by short vowel sound. ઓકે અન્ડરસ્ટેન્ડ જો કોન્સોનન્ટ સાઉન્ડથી એન્ડ થયો હોય અને એની આગળ એક શોર્ટ વોવલ સાઉન્ડ આવતો હોય એટ ધેટ ટાઈમ વી હેવ ટુ ડબલ ધ કોન્સોનન્ટ સાઉન્ડને ડબલ કરી દેવાનું લાઈક ફેટ ઓકે દેન ફેટર એન્ડ fattest then hot it is also one consonant sound ended by one consonant sound and preceded by one short vowel sound hot o is vowel sound it is short we are not pronounce o fully okay it's half pronounced so it is short vowel sound is here so we have to double the t આપણે શું કરવું પડશે t ને ડબલ કરી દેવાનું before adding er and est like this hotter okay double t hotter and hottest double t hottest so before adding er and est we have to double consonant sound okay just like sad and thin also sad sadder saddest thin thinner thinnest okay so at that time we have to double the consonant sound now next rule in all adjective of more than 2 syllables and in the most adjective of 2 syllables the comparative degree is formed by adding more and the superlative degree is formed by adding most okay so if 2 syllables means if the adjective is a long word at that time we have to add more in comparative and most in superlative degree for example courageous it is a long sound long adjective okay so courageous more courageous most courageous then industrious more industrious and most industrious learned more learned most learned proper more proper and most proper splendid more splendid most splendid so in this way we have to use more in comparative degree and most in superlative degree if the syllabus is 2 or more than 2 syllables is there in positive adjective okay now irregular comparison some words are irregularly change in comparative degree and superlative degree for example bad was worst bad નું comparative શું થશે worse and in superlative worst then far farther farthest for former foremost or first good better best late latter last then little less least much more most many more most nigh nigher nighest or next old older oldest or eldest so these are some words which are irregularly changed in comparative degree and superlative degree we have to remember them okay there is no rules for them they are irregularly changed okay so in this way we have to use adjective in positive degree comparative degree and superlative degree now how they use in sentence we have discussed later okay students I hope you understand all the rules take care students